Welcome to the CMS News exclusive with Alex and Alicia Iverson.
And we are diving right in today. Motley Crue's 2026 The Return of Carnival of Sins tour.
Oh my God, yes! And Nikki Sixx is out here telling CMS News insiders this tour is going to be next level with all this new technology.
The question is he full of shit or is this the real deal?
Right. Are the crews still capable of actual shock and awe? Or is this just another corporate cash grab?
Well, I'm here to tell you it's 100% a cash grab.
And I'm telling you, you're dead wrong. I believe Sixx's claims about technology and production are legit and something to be fucking excited about.
And I am highly skeptical. I think the hype is completely hollow and everything about this tour's structure screams lazy and safe.
Okay, let's just look at what Sixx himself said to CMS News insiders. This isn't some generic press release. He is committed to this. He explicitly says they are driven by the pressure not to have a show that looks just like the last four bands that I saw. That is an artist talking, not a bean counter.
Oh, please.
Now, listen, he backs it up with their history. You know, they developed their own custom pyro colors back in the day because what was available just wasn't good enough. And now the big thing is they're replacing 2020 semi-trucks of hard goods with video technology. He says it's to take the fans on a crazy journey. This is pure creative energy, and they are not going to let us down.
A crazy journey? Are you kidding me? You cannot shout about how next level this is when the tour schedule itself screams low commitment. Sixx admitted it. He told CMS News insiders the tour is spread out, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, so he can go home to Jackson, Wyoming to go fishing and be a dad. That is the mentality of a guy managing his goddamn burnout, not a rock star focused on shock and awe.
Okay, but...
And the biggest news, the thing we can't ignore, is that Vince Neil suffered a series of strokes last Christmas. You cannot deliver a next-level show when your frontman has a serious compromised health situation. It's just not possible.
I see why you think the scheduling is a problem, but you're framing it all wrong. The new technology is why they can do that. It's what allows them to have that balance while still putting on a monster show. It's smarter innovation, not diminished energy.
Smarter how?
Because it directly addresses your point. Those hard goods, all the giant physical sets, the drum risers, all that shit, that takes forever to load in and out. By shifting to video tech, we're talking about like insane high-res screens that can change the entire stage for every single song. He's trying to compete with what people see on their digital devices. He's challenging the whole idea of a live rock show. This is the solution, not the problem.
That is such a bullshit pie-in-the-sky argument. Let's be real about the technology. They're playing in sheds, amphitheaters. They're smaller than the stadiums they just did. You need absolute darkness for that video tech to really look amazing. And a lot of these shows are going to be in the summer when it's still light out. It's going to look washed out. And more importantly, the tech has to serve the music, right?
Of course.
And Sixx himself put a goddamn creative chokehold on the music. He told CMS News insiders he hates it when a band goes out and doesn't play their hits. He knows the fans want to hear the hits. So if you're forced to play Kickstart My Heart and Girls, Girls, Girls every night, the visuals have to be tied to the iconic stuff everyone knows. You can't get too revolutionary or you'll piss off the exact people who bought the tickets. The set list limits the tech before it's even loaded off the truck.
See, but you're ignoring the other side of what he said. He directly mentioned the set list and said they're excited to dive into some songs that we maybe never played or haven't played in a long time. He even named On With the Show from the first album.
One song.
It's an example. He said, those deep cuts will dictate a lot of what production looks like. That implies they are building brand new, completely original visual worlds for songs that have never had a production design before. That's where the real excitement is. That is genuinely innovative.
Oh, come on. Focusing on one deep cut is just you falling for a marketing line. Look at the whole package. The support acts are Tesla and Extreme. It's a nostalgia tour. Sixx himself said it's all about songs and has the feel of the stadium tour where everyone just sings along to the hits. This is designed to be comfortable and familiar, not revolutionary. Why the hell would they spend millions designing some mind-blowing production for a B-side 2,000 people know when the rest of the crowd is just waiting for Home Sweet Home? The energy is focused on safety.
I don't see it as safety. I see it as commitment. They're selling tickets like, 8 months early because they know this is a big deal, and they want fans to have time to prepare. And think about the Vegas residency he brought up. He said they opened small like a club gig, and then, bam, the whole place blew open, and the crowd was like, I didn't even know all this was here. That proves they're still in that creative push-the-envelope mode. They love the surprise.
The surprise is that he's even on the road at all. You can't just ignore his personal motivations when he spells them out for you. He said flat out he is a dad and a husband before he is a rock star. He said touring for 5 months straight is really hard on you. This whole schedule is designed to prevent burnout. That is the complete opposite of the mentality you need to push boundaries.
So he can't be a good dad and a rock star?
Not the kind of rock star Motley Crue sells. Their whole brand is chaos, danger, and unsustainable energy. You don't create shock and awe with careful, defensive scheduling. The whole interview proves they're prioritizing comfort, health, and family over genuine spectacle. They are trying to pass off PR as innovation. It's just not there.
I disagree. I think the definition of spectacle has changed. It's not just about bigger explosions anymore. The leap in technology is the key. Despite the scheduling, despite everything else, their vision for this carnival theme, powered by this insane digital firepower, ensures the production is going to be way beyond a standard rock show. The vision is still there, and it's potent.
And I remain totally unconvinced. The schedule, the hits-only set list, Vince's health, it all proves that whatever tech they have is just going to be superficial window dressing on a safe, predictable nostalgia tour. They're prioritizing their golden years over the mayhem they're still trying to sell us. It's brilliant marketing, but it's not a creative revolution. It's just not.
Listeners, you need to become paid VIPs of the CMS by visiting classicmetalshow.locals.com and subscribing today.
Hand job.